Good morning, my beautiful friends. It's Bichula Alicia here, and welcome to Morning Coffee and Inspirational Words. I help women master overwhelm and build self confidence so that they can get unstuck and create a life that they love. So, this morning's topic is you can't get something from nothing. What does that mean? You can't get something from nothing. So, I hope you have your coffee, your smoothie, your juice, whatever it is, tea. I love tea as well as coffee. Whatever it is that you like to rock in the mornings, okay? I've got my coffee this morning and it just hits the spot. So, you can't get something for nothing. So the topic is about personal growth and development. And I believe, I'll raise my hands up because I believe that to navigate life, to effectively navigate your journey through life, that personal growth and development is absolutely necessary. And the reason why I have that heading of you can't get something from nothing is because the more I interact with people, the more I talk to people, it's like people want a certain lifestyle. Or in my point in case, I want to lose weight. But I'm not doing the things necessary for me to have weight loss. I am not being consistent. I don't have the right diet. I am not exercising. My mindset as far as losing weight and getting healthy and fit is not there. And that's my personal struggle. That's something I am fighting with right now. That is something I am trying to work through right now as to why it is I personally sabotage myself when it comes to health and fitness and losing weight. And so just as I have this struggle in that particular area, I see so many people that have their own personal struggles, whether it is with career, whether it is building a business, whether it's wanting beautiful skin or to lose weight. It's like we want to not put any of the time and the effort in, but we still want the results. Now, how is that possible? I will not, and I know this, and so that's why I'm always fighting with myself. I will not lose the weight that I need to lose unless I do the things necessary to lose it. But mind you, I don't mind if I go to bed one night and I wake up a perfect size 8 the next morning, just from dreaming. Like, why isn't that possible? Why should I have to go and exercise and sweat and actually work hard, probably cry through it, be sore, have to either get up early in the morning or do it late in the evening? Why should I have to inconvenience myself and my life to get fit? Why? Why should I have to watch what I put in my mouth? Maybe restrict sugar or totally eliminate it from my diet. All those things are so uncomfortable, so hard, so boring. Why should I have to do that? Why can't I just go to bed, dream about being nice and slim and a perfect size 8 and wake up that way? Why not? Because it's not possible. That is just not the world we live in. And even if I did go to bed and wake up skinny in the morning, maybe a week or 2 weeks later, I'll probably be right back to my size because I had no skin in the game. I didn't grow from it. I didn't learn from it. I didn't have to go through the struggle of investing time and energy to lose the weight. Didn't have to pay some kind of a price for it. It cost me nothing. So to go back to where I was before would be as easy as a snap in my finger, as easy as losing it. So what I'm trying to say is personal growth and development is important and necessary, but it's not easy, and it's not always convenient, and it's definitely not comfortable. It means that you're gonna have to get into your mind and shake things up, shake things out, pour it out. Every negative thing you've heard, seen, thought of, believe, all that. You have to get in there and reframe that mind. You have to challenge it. Whatever negative stories you're telling yourself, you gotta challenge it. You gotta question it. But most importantly, you gotta have a willingness to do the work, because I am sorry, I would love to stand here and tell you guys there's no work and no discomfort in achieving what you want or getting to your goals and aspirations. I would love to tell you you can get to it overnight without being in the background clearing the land. Let's talk about farming. I'm not a farmer, but I grew up with my mother gardening, and a lot of the time she would send us kids out in the front yard with the hoe, you know, the garden hoe, or we would have like a cutlass, and we have to clear the land. We have to cut the grass down. And when you're done cutting the grass down, then you have to kind of like till up the land to turn over the soil or whatever, but you dig it up. And then when we're done doing that, we go through and we plant the seeds. And when we were doing gardening with my mom, she used to always more or less plant the same crops every year. We used to do peas and corn, and you would always do like the peas and corn in the same hole together, because apparently they complemented each other or something like that. And we did okra. Did we put the peas and corn in the same hole? No, we don't put it in the same hole, but we planted. It's like a peas here, a corn here, a peas here, a corn. So they always complemented it. It was 3 things: peas, corn, and okra. Those were the 3 things. And for some reason, I don't know, I think my mom was onto something. I think they had something to do with the nutrients in the soil. It helped to replenish. I don't know, it helped to balance the nutrients or something like that. But you stick with the story. So we had to get in there, clean out the land, dig up the soil, plant the seed. And then we had the fantastic job of watering the plants, and we didn't have running water in our yard, so that means we had to go to the standpipe in the road, and we were lucky. The standpipe was across the street. The public standpipe was across the street from our house, so it wasn't a far enough walk, but still, you're kids and you have this big bucket that you go back and forth, and you had to water each of these plants twice a day, every day. Twice a day, every day, until they got to the height where they didn't need watering, because I once they were past seedlings and hatchlings, and once they become like mature and stuff, we didn't water them, and they did fine. But once they were in that once we sowed them, before they became before they what was the word, germinated and pushed through the soil, we watered them. And when they were young plants, we watered them until they were nice and strong, and then the rain did the watering. And then they were in the sun and everything. But we had to work hard before these plants started to grow and grow fruit. And when it was time to harvest, we were always so happy, because we were literally reaping the fruits of our labor. And I know I always talk about planting seeds and stuff, but I just have to go back to that, because that's been my experience. And it's even scripture and Bible based, and reading the Bible and getting into God. It's always about planting seeds and nurturing. So you cannot get something from nothing. If you want beautiful skin, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to invest in products that are gonna feed and nurture that skin. If you want to lose weight, you're gonna have to invest in time and solutions to helping you lose weight. If you want to advance in your career, you're gonna have to build up your education. And sometimes my words just fail, but you all know where I'm going with this. You will have to build up your resume by doing, either getting some bachelor's or some certifications or whatever you need to advance in your career. If you're building a business, you're gonna have to go out and do the hustling. You're gonna have to market yourself. You're gonna have to get certifications, learn different strategies, whether it's social media. There's so much learning involved in any area of your life that you want to succeed in. And so that is my message this morning. If you want to succeed, you got to have that willingness to learn, to grow, to grow personally, and to develop your skills, whether it's academically or theory-wise or whatever skills necessary for you to progress in the area that you need to progress in. And so I want to encourage you guys this morning that if there's something that you absolutely want to do, you know, you have a why, you have your purpose, you have a dream, you have big goals, you gotta work for it. You gotta invest your time and energy in it. It's not gonna fall on your lap. And if it does fall on your lap, if for some miraculous reason you're one of the few people that it happens to, and instantly it is there, you may not be able to sustain it. And you may lose it. And when you lose it, you may not be able to achieve it again, because in the first place, you don't know how you got there. But when you put the work in, when you put the personal growth work in, when you put the personal development work in, and you develop a blueprint, you develop a roadmap for your life and that journey, and how you got to that place, each step, you can look back and say, I did A, I did B, I did C, I did D. You have that blueprint forever. And it's also in here. And you're going to have physical evidence of it too. And if something should happen and instantly you lose all of that, guess what? You still have your blueprint. You still have that roadmap that you created from the earlies, because you decided that you wanted a strong foundation and you created one. And so even if that did happen, losing it in a snap, you can build it all again in a shorter and faster time, and maybe even more stronger than before. But the point is, you'll be able to get back up there because you have a blueprint. So if you take nothing else away from what I just shared with you guys, just remember this: you can't get something from nothing. It's just utterly impossible. It's just utterly impossible. It defies the law of physics. I'm Petula Alicia, and thank you guys for joining me for Morning Coffee and Inspirational Words. If you're joining me for the first time, I help women. Sorry about that. That's when you use your phone and a call comes in. I help women master overconfidence. I'm Petula Alicia, and I help women master overwhelm and build self-confidence so that they can get unstuck and create a life that they love. If you are joining me for the first time, put a 1 in the comment box. If you are a usual supporter, put a 2 in the comment box. I can't believe it. That call really distracted me. And if you found value in what I just shared with you, put a 3 in the comment box. And if you can't be bothered to do any of those things, put hashtag replay in the comment box right below there. Remember to like my page, Petula Alicia, on 40s Fit and Slaying It, and my workshop, live workshop. If you are in the Maryland, Virginia, DC area, my live workshop is at 8 p.m. on Friday night, which is the 22nd of June. Friday night, my live workshop, which is free. This is the last free of the free series part of the workshop. This is the last free one. Any of the workshop going forward will be paid, so please catch it while it's free. And there will be some freebies and giveaways. One of the giveaways at the workshop is going to be this book, The 1 Minute Gratitude Journal, which I am finding is an awesome addition to my morning routine. And so if you are really having a hard time and struggling to find things to be happy about, or just struggling in that area as far as being a bit happy or thankful, or not really seeing any reason to be happy or thankful, this is a great tool to add to your toolkit, and it will help you to see that there are lots of wonderful things in your life. Remember to be your awesome self and go out and do incredible things today. And I will be back tomorrow, which is Wednesday, with the word of the day at around between 7 a.m. and 7:20 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay? Bye. Have a fantastic Tuesday.